Now then, on Friday it was announced that Sheffield's world boxing champion Kell Brook had finally landed the big fight that he'd been craving.
Yes, on September the 10th, Kell will step into the ring with Kazakhstan's Gennady Golovkin, the man many consider to be the best pound-for-pound boxer in the world.
Well, this morning Kell was at Sheffield Hallam University for the start of 9 weeks of hard training, and Chris Storks was there for us.
Kell Brook will feel he's been pounding the treadmill for some time. Since winning his world title, Kell's been gliding through challenges, praying for that next big fight, but making little progress. Now, a real test lies ahead, in the shape of this man. Gennady Golovkin is widely regarded as the best pound-for-pound boxer in the world. With 35 wins from 35 fights, 32 by knockout, Golovkin is the holder of 3 world middleweight titles.
It means absolutely everything for me. I'm in with the most avoided fighter on the planet. Nobody wants to fight him. And, you know, weirdly enough, I'm excited to feel this punching power of his, as sick as that sounds. You know, I've had to fight my mandatories. You know, and they've not been them exciting fights. You know, so people know now that I'm after them massive fights. They don't get much bigger than Triple G in world boxing.
3, 2, 1, go! 9 weeks of intense physical training began this morning with strength and fitness tests at Sheffield Hallam University.
All our training is going to be based around keeping Kell as fresh as we can, as well as optimising like physical adaptations as well. So we want to get him stronger, we want to get him faster and fitter, but we're not going to absolutely beast him. There's only going to be a few times where it's going to be crawling on his hands and knees out of the gym.
To fight Golovkin, Kell must add around a stone in weight in order to jump 2 divisions, from welterweight to middleweight.
Kell's a big welterweight. It's actually more of a challenge getting down to welterweight than it will be for him to make middleweight, and he'll be strong and solid at that weight. He'll be able to have a couple of extra meals. He'll enjoy training a little bit more because he's got more fuel to train on.
We can't afford to have any slip-ups. We need to get it perfect with the training, with the sleeping, with the eating, you know, the recovery, and we'll get it bang right, and I'm going to shock the world September 10th.
Against this man, that won't be easy. Even with 9 weeks of solid training, Kell knows Golovkin will push him to the very limit. Chris Storks, ITV News, Sheffield.
Let's move on to the sport now. Most of us, of course, try and lose weight, don't we? But one guy's trying to pile the pounds on, is that right?
Yes, Kell Brook, absolutely thrilled he can eat a proper meal rather than dieting like there's no tomorrow for ahead of a fight, yes. The big news that shocked but thrilled the boxing world was Friday's announcement that our very own world champion Kell Brook will move up 2 weight divisions and face the feared Kazakhstani Gennady Golovkin. Throughout his career, Brook has fought at 10.5 stone, but as Shamir Masri now explains, he and his trainer are happier for him to be a stone heavier for the showdown in London in September.
3, 2, 1, go! Kell Brook was at Hallam University's Boxing Science Centre this morning to have his fitness assessed ahead of one of the biggest showdowns in recent boxing history, when he'll come up against the much-feared middleweight Gennady Golovkin, also known as Triple G. The announcement, which shocked but has also delighted the boxing world, will see Kell step into the ring at London's O2 on September the 10th.
I've always wanted a super fight. It don't get any bigger than Triple G versus Brook at middleweight. You know, with 3 belts on the line, he's the unified, you know, super champion. And, you know, I'm going in there to upset the world, you know, shock the world.
He'll be fighting the 3-belt world champion, a stone heavier than his normal weight. But Kell trains at middleweight and has to lose a stone to be under his welterweight limit. Both he and his trainer feel he's far more suited to fight at just under 11.5 stone.
A lot of his training camps, he's training at 11 stone 6. That's an ideal weight for him. And then he has to spend weeks bringing his weight down. And at 11.6, he's a much better fighter at 11.6 than he is at 10.7. There's no problems there thinking that, you know, Golovkin's going to be a bigger fighter than Kell. They're probably going to be about the same when they get in the ring.
Kell feels this is the chance to emulate his boxing hero.
And there it goes. And Van Damme has had it. They never come up when they go down like that.
Sugar Ray Robinson is one of the best middleweights the world has ever seen. He fought from the 1940s right through to the 60s. And the pair share the same birthday.
We do share the same birthday, so I'm looking at making history in this fight and jumping up 2 weight divisions. I'm already a big kid. We're getting some results today, you know, at the university that make punching, you know, power is, you know, well ahead of schedule. You know, I'm hitting very hard. I'm hitting like an heavyweight this ain't.
There'll be a global audience of millions tuning in. If he wins, his name in boxing, like that of Sugar Ray Robinson, will be remembered forever. Shamir Masri, BBC Look North, Sheffield.
I know you and all the men in the studio and in our gallery, we look exactly ripped like that when we take our top off, don't you?
Have you been peeking again? Naughty girl.
Don't think about that image.
Should we move on? The Huddersfield Giants have